When you look past the piercing blank stares and paranoid clenched teeth of these idols, you have to wonder, what is the relationship between the gods and the goddesses of the Zeldaverse? Are they friends? Are they acquaintances? Are they lovers? Just another one of the great gaming mysteries that I don't think will ever be proven canon. Oh well, at least there's always internet fanfiction. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker! So in the last part, we entered the Tower of the Gods, we conquered the flooded basements, or the flooded first floor of the tower. I mean, it's basically starts at sea level, so that's no big shock there. But, so we made it up to the second level, and here we are in the main chamber of the tower, where we're supposed to place the god idols in their place. Now we've gotten one down, and there's only two left. So let's go ahead and tour the glowing doorway over yonder. But first things first, let's bring Tingle back online. Now, I know what you're thinking. We already found the Tingle statue for this dungeon, so what's the point of bringing Tingle back? Well, it's not important, but like with Dragon Roost Cavern and the Forbidden Woods, there's some hidden text that only Tingle can read when we scan certain areas of the tower, so more specifically the second floor. So let's go ahead and bring Tingle back online and bring him with us for that. Alright, he is ready to be called upon. Alright, come in, Tingle. Do you read me? Tune in, Tingle. Like Tune in Tokyo. Come on. Hello, dwarf. Alright, so yeah, just this little icon with his balloon on his back. Hello? Come in! Are you there? This is Tingle! Are you within the Tower of the Gods? Well, gee. You were just with us in the last part. What do you think? Alright, so... Ooh. Kind of in need of hearts. Okay, so... Enter through here. We got some more floating fiery skulls to deal with, so let's fan away the flames with a little leaf power. Leaf me up, baby. Alright. Mr. Fanny, look up! You can't see the sun, but the future is still bright! Yep. It's hard to switch between two screens at once. I'm using one TV for the main gameplay and the other TV for the GBA, but I think you guys already knew that. Okay, so down it goes. Alright, so look up with our trusty grappling hook. Find a couple of diagonal bars. So it's a weird angle, but you can still grapple onto them. And swing right across, Tarzan. Okay, so there's a glowing switch on the floor. That requires constant pressure. We'll be back for that. Right after we tour this room. And grapple across to another god statue. But first, there's actually something hidden on the top of the bar. Right up there. So, we stop mid-swing, like so, and climb. All the way to the top. You got the first of 5 pages of the legend. View them all in the hall. Okay, so Tingle apparently has a legend of his own. Spoiler alert, it's just basically a knockoff of the Hero of Time story from the beginning, so. All he's done is his portion. Okay, so Scooty will once again break his cardinal rule of never speaking and say... I love that. Come on! Okay, so we call down the second idol with horns that resemble 2 cowlicks, it looks like. Okay, so hop along with me, if you can. Alright, so we have a little switch on the floor. Alright, so, obviously in the shape of a triangle with a bunch of spots on it. From the looks of it. Think carefully about which one to get on! Alright, so I think it's time to take our new song and use it. Because when we tap on the switch, we reveal a rainbow road. Not the one from Mario, but still. Unfortunately, alas, it can only stay activated when there's somebody on there, and considering that there's no way for Scooty to just stay there indefinitely, we shouldn't stay there indefinitely, let's go ahead and use our mesmerizing new tune, the command melody. Alright. The statue's right behind us with a honestly frightening face. And it glows green, honestly. Yeah, no, seriously, what is up with their faces? It just seems like they've been on edge for a century or two. Just like they're completely paranoid. Somebody's watching them. Alright, so I'll do it for this one. Okay, so grapple across the very nice looking design. I mean, the texturing wasn't top-notch at the time, but you can't deny the painted details they added on to certain textures. Alright, so let's go for a piggyback ride right through this door. Okay, so giant eyeball. We want to do something about that, but we don't have the means to do so yet. But we can go through that door right there when we apply constant pressure with this statue right here. Alright, so. Ooh, incoming call from our stone.
Hey.
Scooty, it is I, the King of Red Lions. Aha! So it was the King of Red Lions all along, so he's been in contact with Tetra Stone this whole time too, just like a mixed connection, I guess. I am afraid there are some areas to which you will not be able to bring the servants of the tower. But do not fear leaving them behind. Once you have awakened them, they will wait patiently for your return. Of this, I assure you. You might be questioning why he knows these things. That will come in due time. Alright, for now, despite the awkward angle, we can effectively grapple onto that bar and swing to the door next door to us. Okay, so it's to the south. I thought it was to the east or west, but apparently according to the map, it's to the south. Alright, so a couple more nils to our wallets, and we enter in to an ornate room with 4 pillars. And we get barred in, of course, because inside is the mini-boss of this dungeon, the heavy hitter, a Darknut! Alright, so yes, these ones are serious. These ones are serious baddies. Alright, strip them down! Alright. Go! So yeah. The sword's gonna bring down freaking pillars. Don't let it... Okay, alright! De-helmet him. And swipe away his knight's crests. Alright! Whoa! Yeah, these are anthropomorphic Dobermans, I think. Looks like it. Ah! Yes! Alright, parry is the way to go. Parry, parry, parry. Alright. Where'd the sword go? Okay, here we go. Alright, don't think he's down. He knows martial arts. I know it's Kung Fu, but I know Sword Fu. In your face! Alright, so turn it a parry. Yahoo! Alright, down he goes! Sweetness! Alright, unlocked. And it reveals another chest with spikes. Very valuable item, of course. Alright, so yes, the Darknuts are basically the main carriers of Knight's Crests. Much like Moblins are the... Come on, open up. Much like Moblins are the main carriers of Skull Necklaces, and Bokoblins are the main carriers of Joy Pendants. Okay, so what is this item? It's the Hero's Bow! You got the Hero's Bow! Set it to Y, Z, or X, and use it with the button you set it to. Hold the button to knock an arrow, and release the button to shoot. You can carry up to 30 arrows. For now. We can get even bigger quivers later on. Much like in a certain other Zelda game. I mean, just... Yeah, look at him just struggling to swing that thing. Yeah, not... Yeah, I mean, that sword's like 3 times its size, and so I imagine like 5 times its weight. No chance that you can carry that thing easily. But anyway, we got what we needed. So, time to teach Scooty a little lesson in archery. With a giant eyeball and 2 floating skulls. Okay, so... Bring out our Hero's Bow and do a little target practice. Alright. Come on. Just come on. Stay still. Stay still. Ah, forget it. Okay, just shoot the giant eyeball, because if there's one thing that's Nintendo is fascinated by, it's shooting eyeballs. That's honestly just disturbing at this point, just how much they worship shooting up eyeballs in Zelda games. Okay, so we need to swing from one bar to another, I guess. So there's the idol right over there. So let's go grab it once we swing it. And I think we can just man, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. I'm kind of worried that I might muck things up at the last minute and just go flying off the edge of the platform there. Alright, so once again, yeah, it's kind of creepy how it just turns its head just to follow us. I mean, yeah, I think a perfect theme song for these things would be Somebody's Watching Me. Whoa, I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Anyway, okay, so we ignore this live Armos statue and enter through to the main chamber and deliver our second god idol statue, who gladly hops its way right to the center. Alright, to join his brother across the room. And it's just like, what's up, my homie? Haven't seen you in a few centuries, my man. Alright, so he unlocks the next door to the northern chamber. Okay, so we would move on, but we got ourselves a bow and arrow, so we can go back and collect a couple of goodies. You might remember there was that other... Shut up, Tinkle. You might remember there was that other place down on the first floor that had those hidden doors and a treasure chest behind it with a giant eyeball. We got an eyeball poking mechanism now. Or eyeball poking tool, I guess. Weapon. Just call it a weapon. Okay, so I'll be right back. Alright, go back through this door into this room. Okay, so shoot them eyeballs. Alright, so yeah, and might as well just shoot the red bubble while we're here. Alright, bullseye. It's a real shame this isn't like the Wii version of Toon Link's target practice. Well, anyway, let's go see what this chest has. It's wooden, so it's more than likely a treasure chart! Another one to add to the pile. Okay, so let's rely on this chart, blah blah blah, we know it all already. Okay, so there was another chamber back in the western wing of the main chamber. Sorry, eastern wing. Anyway, that's where we got the first god statue. There was actually another path we could have taken, but without the bow and arrow, there was no such luck, so let's do that next. Whoa, we got some... Alright, so yeah, those Armos statues are coming alive everywhere, but we'll deal with the ones that we only want that are mandatory. No sense in wasting time. Already did enough of that in the last part, so... Especially because of the ebbing and flowing tide, which I obviously don't have to worry about on the second floor. That's a relief. Alright, so we enter back into here. And we pierce that gooey son of a bitch, and we're introduced to our next enemy! Wow! Shooting balls of fire at us. It's basically like a wicked sorcerer. So yeah, that's a wizrobe. And the only way I could describe him is if Toucan Sam just joined a cult of dark magic. That's basically all I can say. No! Alright, can't see. Alright! I love that whale when he dies. Alright, so pierce the eyeball here. It's all about timing! Don't fall headfirst to the bottom of the tower! I wouldn't dream of it. I don't think there is a bottom, honestly. Okay, so we enter into here. A door to a secret treasure, methinks. Better be good. Alright, so we got 2 mega-sized Armos statues in here. And they come to life, obviously. Okay, so bombs are your best friends in this situation. Okay, so yeah, they just hop around menacingly and come after you, and after 3 hops, they open their mouths. And if you look closely, they have pink noses and tweedly crooked mustaches. Much like Wario, honestly. This way! Here! Come here, sir! Not a good time, Tingle! Not a good time. Alright. So yeah, like I was saying, these guys just... Well, I just love the way that they just die like that. Just, like, have a bomb in their mouth and just twirl around all like that. Just, it's like their inner machinations are malfunctioning right before they die. Alright. Grab the goods before they disappear. And grab what's in this ordinary wooden chest to reveal 1 more joy pendant to add to the pile. At least this will make Miss Marie full of joy once we've gotten all of them, so... Alright, so go to Tingle. Right under the pillar. Dang it. Oh, let me try something. Alright, so if that doesn't work, nothing will. Alright! It worked! I honestly didn't think it would. Okay, you got the 4th of 5 pages of the legend. View them in the hall. Okay, so yeah. Rest assured that bombs will do to down these honestly gorgeous looking pillars with all the horn styles of each of the god idols. Okay, so move on to... Okay, so there actually is another... I might as well wait for it to... Actually, I have an idea. So there is another page waiting for us in the room where the very first idol statue was. Right in here. And all you need to do to get it is just step over here. Okay, so that'll do it for Okay. Okay, so you got the 5th of 5 pages of the legend. View them in the hall. 3 down, 2 to go. And like I mentioned earlier, it is completely optional. You don't have to go to this trouble. Just mainly the main reason we're here in the first place is just to get all the treasure that this dungeon has to offer, so. Okay, we're done. Nothing stands between us and the north wing of the 2nd floor of the tower any longer. Oh, wait. So, this is a southern now. My bad. Mr. Benny, I see something written here. Anything associated with the legend shines purple in this hall. Mr. Benny, what is the legend? Should we look for it? So yeah, all that talk about him calling Scooty by his real name after finding Knuckle was all BS. He's still calling him Mr. Fairy all the way to his grave. What a pansy. Okay, so fortunately these Armos statues are all AWOL, I guess. I'm not really sure if they were ever alive or if they were always this way. Alright. Ooh, what's this? Our winged vermin from the cavern dungeon. Time for more target practice. If I can get them in their line of sight. Yeah, they're pretty tricky. They're fast level flyers, so can't really rely on freehanding them. Alright. Target practice, okay. It's like a stanza! Put something on it! You might be able to cross! Well, I'll die trying if I still get distracted by you. Just... Alright, bombable wall time in 3, 2, 1! Alright, perfecto! Alright, so we see what is in this room, right in here. And have those arrows. Okay, so we got another room with 2 more Armos Knight statues. Well, for the moment, they don't move very much. Okay, so yeah, a pointy pink nose and a tweedly W-shaped mustache. These were indeed modeled after Wario.
I'm #1!
But anyway. Mr. Fanny, this mark looks suspicious. It looks like it symbolizes wind. The question is, who broke it? Okay, sorry. I had to. Okay, so in all seriousness, whenever you see this symbol, you have to play... you're not gonna believe this. The Wind's Requiem. Even though there is not a hint of wind inside this dungeon. Whatsoever. But it does involve one of the coolest looking effects of a chest appearing I've ever seen. And the night statues come to life. Alright, so yeah, they just open their mouths and just show them that they don't have any teeth. So yes, these statues don't need dental insurance. They're just opening their mouths just saying, we don't need dental insurance. We also don't need life insurance either! Now that we did. Alright, so just pop these spoil spheres. I like to call them spoil spheres. It just rolls off the tongue. It's just like a evil version of a piñata of some sort. Okay, so we grab what is in this chest. That's spiked, so it should be something real good. Another treasure chart. Oh, okay. I honestly was thinking it was something more impressive. Not to say that sea charts aren't impressive, but anyway. Just another sea chart to add to our growing list of hidden treasures to find upon the Great Sea. Okay, do these pillars offer anything other than just being made fun of for being toppled over? I meant to say it as like the pillars are fun to just knock over when you have nothing better to do. Alrighty, so shower the pots, grab the goods, and into the next room. Okay, so yeah, whoa, look at this place. This is nothing but a entire room filled with moving platforms above a bottomless bleak abyss. Alright, bow and arrow time. Okay, so rise and fall. Okay, so I think the Deku Leaf is gonna help us out a little bit in this room as well, so. Okay, whatever Tingle is saying, I can't... Okay, so he's found another piece of the riddle, so... At least for now. Okay, so... It's just floating right out in the middle of nowhere. Are you trying to kill it? Get us killed? Okay, so I guess we have no choice but to use some of his coveted green ting. I guess... I mean, like we have a choice. I don't see any other magic potion around here, so... Alright, so he can at least help us out with this before we try to tag him out in the middle of the freaking abyss. Alright, so let's a little bit of magic added to us, and I won't ask about that nasty rash. Okay, to just shoot that eyeball. Shoot another eyeball. Oh, whoa! Nice grab. Alright. I also love the design of the glowing lines above along the platforms. There's just so much detail in games that you think are just toony or just unrealistic, but I think that's what gives it its charm. Alright, so you said that there was a page hidden somewhere. Did we already tag it? Whatever. It's not important anyway, so might as well. Alright, mine! Alright, onto the platform with the eye that's probably watering by now with the arrow in its cornea. Alright, so we got ourselves a small key. Alright, so yeah, these, it seems that small keys are becoming more and more rare in dungeons. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Alright, more target practice. It's more tricky with the vertical angle, but, I believe in Scooty. I believe in the hero of wins. Or the future hero of wins. Alright. Alright! You're a true Robin Hood right there. Oh! 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 I forgot the leaf! I forgot to use the leaf. Dang it. Well, it's... Okay, so there was another... Let's see if, Whoa, whoa! Okay, so there's Tingle right there, so... We gotta go out to him, so... I think it's time we use the Tingle Balloon to make sure we don't follow our doom. Okay, so... Okay... Alright, go, 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 go! Okay. Okay, I think we got the page, but, questionably, I don't remember Tingle being suicidal in his efforts. Okay, so there's one more chest on the other side. How can we get to it? Is it on the upper end? Okay, so we gotta So there's another tier to conquer. Okay, so... Okay, so... Ooh! Another eyeball. Shoot them all! Shoot all the eyeballs! Okay, there it goes! Yeah, rule number 1 in Zelda games. When somebody's watching you, just jab them to death. No eyewitnesses allowed. Alright. Another joy pendant. I think we've already gathered plenty by now. Let's see if we've gotten... Yeah, we've gotten over 20, so we can go back to Miss Marie anytime and see what she can offer us once we got... Alright, well, I guess we're low on magic, so I guess we'll rely on the Tingle Balloon once again. Alright, levitate to the doorway! Alright, cool. Alright, so Tingle Air was more or less satisfactory this time. I can definitely remember worse times when I miscalculated the height of a platform and I fell to my doom in the first dungeon. Mr. Vanny, take a walk in the air, be brave! Ah! I don't really like to talk about that. Okay, so let's double check and see if the 4th page actually registered and stuff, or if we have to go back. Okay, so you can see them all in here with the cross icons, and no, the 4th page didn't register. Whatever, we'll come back for it later, okay? For now, let's focus on getting across to the northern door, where the last idol statue is. Okay, so this part right here requires a little bit of real-life physics and mathematics. So yeah, those grade school classes weren't entirely useless. So apparently, Toon Link weighs about as much as each of these armor statues. So, with the weight of 2 armor statues on one part of the scale, Toon Link should be able to get across safely to the other end. And use that small key to unlock the door, obviously. Alright, so we enter into the main statue chamber for the North Wing, which is obviously protected by some sort of electrical fence of some sorts. Make sure you don't whiz on the electric fence.
Don't whiz on
the electric fence.
Classic Ren and Stimpy. Okay, so another glowing switch right here. It can only deactivate the electrical fence as long as there's constant pressure on it. And honestly, we don't have that yet. Oh, wait a minute. Tingle had something to say and I missed it. Dang it. Alright, let's view that again. What did you say? Okay, get on top of here. The grappling hook won't help! Did you try using the item that's tingled colored? Yeah, no grapple pole this time, so yeah, we have 2 options. We can either use the Tingle Balloon, like Tingle said, or the Deku Leaf. And call me crazy, but I'm going with the Tingle colored item that's going to help us again. Ah! Shoot! Jumped off right to her early. Shoot. Only 1 out of 5 star that time. That's... I'm not... You're getting a bad review on Tingle Yelp. For your stupid... For not activating it in a timely fashion. Okay, so... Top of this. Okay, so... Alright, so yes, if you stay on top of this generator, there's another page. Okay, You got the third of 5 pages of the legend. View them all in the hall. Alright. Call down the final god idol statue, which has horns. They're very beast-like, honestly. I like them. They look like he's flexing with only his upper appendages. His upper appendages. Alright, so apparently Scooty has no way out. He's trapped within this part of the room with only an electric fence to keep him company. But we do have something that can offer constant pressure under when he willfully gives up his own sense of control with the command melody. Alright, so right here we can actually view Toon Link's mesmerizing dance, sort of. Okay, so yes.
I am controlling you right now. You are getting very sleepy. I am feeling very stupid right now, honestly.
Alright, so just get this statue to hop past the lasers. Fortunately, it will not harm him. And just stand on the switch to turn the laser off. Okay, so. And we're away. Gonna get away with the statue. Okay, so we might as well go back to the room with the floating platforms and get that final so-called legend page. As long as we avoid! That's right. Whiz robes. Okay, so we might as well just grab the final page in here. I know it's not mandatory, but we've gotten this far, so we might as well get it over with. Okay, so we might as well just do it the old-fashioned way. Just leap to our doom. And I missed it. Alright, come here. Alright. Okay, so you got the second of 5 pages, but it cost you 1/4 of a heart. So yes, Tingle was actually trying to murder us that time. He just might actually be the most... He actually might be the actual true villain of the game. Alright, so yeah. A dark toucan with a magic wand. That is a whiz robe for ya. Okay, so we need to find a way to get that statue across. Alright, so mathematically, 1 on one scale and 2 on one scale will allow Scooty to cross safely. But if you combine the weight of the statue with Scooty... wait for it. Now you have this problem. Alright, so we add 1 more Armos statue and we should be good. Okay. Alright, so 3 of them in their place. Okay, goody! I was thinking we would have to do all 4, but no need for overkill. Okay, in we go! To deliver our final God Idol statue to his place. Thanks, bruh. I'm gonna go chill my eternal homies for all eternity. My mortal homies for all eternity. I'm eternally grateful. Alright, with all 3 in their place, what happens next? The beams emit from their bellies, or their chests. into the center to create a purple ring of light. Wow, this room really glows with a purplish hue. Cool. Alright, so obviously the next form of business would be to step into the light, but not without reading some of these ancient texts that we've gathered around the dungeon. Okay, so yes. Which one to start with first? With Tingle. Okay, do we have to do them to... Okay, so I guess we have to go through them. Okay, so we have to go through them one by one. Legend of the Fairy, Part 1. It is said that long ago, a boy garbed in green, known as the Hero of Time, saved this land. However, on a certain island, there is also a story of the fairy who saved that hero. I wonder who. Legend of the Fairy, Part 2. It is said that the Hero of Time met the fairy in the midst of his travels. Actually, that's not untrue. If you've actually played Majora's Mask, that is. The fairy appeared before the hero, who had found himself lost in darkness. With a mystic power, it would float in midair, dancing above his head like a burst balloon. Okay, next. Legend of the Fairy, Part 3. After the fairy handed the lost hero a map, it flew off as quickly as it had appeared. Better able to foresee places of danger than the hero, the fairy marked them on the map. The legend goes on to say the quest of the Hero of Time was saved by this plump figure. I'm sure you must be enjoying this, Tingle. It's all about you. Legend of the Fairy, Part 4. Fairies live for thousands of years, but this odd fairy was a bit different. This mystical fairy was born near a lake, and when he met the hero, he was but 35. Beyond that, there is little known about that fairy. 35, huh? You're a 35-year-old man still talking about fairies and all that stuff. You really need psychological help, Tingle. You really need it. Okay, so last bit. The little-known legend of the fairy's 35th birthday. On one island, they celebrate one's 35th birthday with a green coat and red pants. They do this in the hope of becoming like the legendary fairy Tingle. Honestly, that's one legend I think I can pass up. Alright, now on to a more important legend by stepping into this enchanted light. Where will it take us? Let's wait and see. It transports us up to the 3rd floor! Alright, so double checking. Okay, so we've gotten everything from the first couple of floors. Okay. We're golden. And I've got more Beamos problems here. So. Alright, so there's 3 enchanted places to place statues on the floor, so. Fortunately, these Armos statues are not alive. We want to avoid getting ourselves zapped by Beamos statues, so might as well stay the hell away from them. We'll go ahead and help ourselves to whatever is beyond this laser fence once we deactivate it. It's a big chest! Obviously, we need that key to enter the boss's lair up top. And we're not that far away from it either. Okay! We got the big key! Okay, the one with the big eyeball on it. And, of course, the Armor statues come alive! Okay, so pierce them in the eye! Where else? And now, get them on the backside! And they're big purple jewel bums of some sorts. And they just spin themselves out of existence as they turn to rubble. Okay, so yeah, I honestly never could make out what these symbols were on the insignias for the lasers. They just kind of look like triangles with a swirl with kind of like these 3... basically a triangle with a dot in the center and 3 curling beams. That's basically the design I can make out, so that's not important. Okay, so we're... That beam of light transported us to the 3rd floor. Now, it's time to go into this door. Go outside. Okay. Oh, is it daytime? Right. Well. Oh well. When Beamos attacks, that's your chance! Aim at his eye, but watch out for the beam! Okay, so thankfully the blue Beamos statues won't be a problem. They're stationary. Alright, so we got the smaller relative of the big bad bird that stole Scooty's sister to begin with. Okay, so picture time! Might as well. Might as well have some 3rd picture. Okay, so... No, that won't do. Still not good enough. Alright, work with me. Work with me, your beautiful plumage. Oh, wrong button. Oh, dang it. Ah, forget it. Forget it, you're not worth it. Not yet, you're not. I'll just save you for later. Alright, so let's just continue on to the top. Okay, the blue Beamos are just basically stationary, so you can shoot them down easily. The pink ones that circle in 360 degrees, not so much. Just avoid them. It's hard to defeat the red Beamos! Want to attack him with a Tingle Bomb? Actually, not a bad idea. That might be the single most brilliant idea you've ever had. Ooh, oh. Why must you tempt me? Okay, got it. Okay, so I was kind of hoping that we could do this at nighttime, but well, I seriously thought that I actually had it set at nighttime, but apparently not. Yeah, I don't think it'll count if I do the Song of Passing Out here, because it's part of the dungeon, so. Alright, within that door is the boss of the Tower of the Gods, right at the very top. But, whoa, what just happened? Yeah, so, way down below, where the waves of blue reside. And these symbols are very ancient yet modern in their own way. Okay, so if we get any closer, we'll be in great danger! Oh no! Huh? What? I can't hear! My telepathy is fading! It can't seem to reach such a high place! Sorry! But don't worry, as long as you have arrows and bombs, you'll be fine! Alright, so once again, Tingle has another excuse not to accompany us to the boss, but we do have, however... Okay, so I was going to show you the feature... You remember back at Outside Island when Knuckle gave us the hand-me-down tuner? It can actually sell us some arrows and baits and stuff like that, but we're pretty much good on arrows right now, so... Okay, so this is where we part ways with Tingle once again. You are no longer necessary. You basically weren't necessary to begin with in this part. All you did was just have a little fable written about you. Pretty sure you just wrote it yourself, little weirdo. Okay, so that means that we can part ways with Tingle once again. Okie dokie, so we're ready to face the dungeon of the Tower of the Gods. Just double check. Okay, so we might as well equip the fairy to the Z. And it might be a good idea to equip our soup, or yeah, maybe later. Okay, we enter in to the boss It's about time. Okay, so we're closing in on an hour, and we're finally here. The boss. Okay, so we enter into this ominous-looking chamber with a hole in the top, so there's obviously going to be a way up to the very tip-top of the tower, right after we deal with this.
You have done well to find your way to this place, O Chosen One. Accept this final challenge.
And here we activate a couple of hands with eyeballs. A couple of floating disembodied hands with eyeballs. That doesn't seem really bit original. And a floating head. Ancient automated arbiter, Gohdan. Okay, so here it is. The final challenge of the Tower of the Gods. Alright, so. Okay, so yeah. Shoot some eyeballs, boy. Time to go with shooting. What else would you do with a boss like this? Oh! Woohoo! Nice! I almost forgot about that move. Okay, so yeah. An ancient technologically advanced robot as the boss of the Tower of the Gods. Okay, so yeah, this game was actually a good precursor to the technological shrines in Breath of the Wild for some reason. Okay, whoa! Dodge! Okay, so dodge those fireballs. Dodge them great balls of fire. Okay! Alright, so kind of running out of arrows here. Okay, so obviously there's an electrified floor on the border. You want to make sure you don't fall into that. Okay, come on! Come at me! Come at me, Andros. Or Andros knockoff. Alright, toss a little bomb in his mouth like with the Armos Knights. Oh, wait a minute. This is a boss. You gotta take a picture. Take a beautiful picture. Okay, so make sure. Alright, okay, so make sure that's the hands are. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I think I can get a better one. Yeah, I think I can. Okay, so one more. Okay, so alright, come on, hold still. Hold still for me. You're beautiful, darling. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. Would have been a Scooty pancake for sure. Okay, you know what? Oh, wait, wrong. Replace it with the. Alright, arrow time. Just get these hands offline. Just make sure that they don't. Yeah! They don't. Come on, up, up, up! Okay! That'll do it. Really love the music in this fight. Go! Okay, come on! Up to it. Ah, for some reason I can't get a good shot. A photo shots. Come on. No. Carlo will never get that one. Okay, so come on. Maybe I just gotta get him while he's on the ground, okay? Doesn't have to be with his eyes open, so hope it doesn't have to be with his eyes open. Oh, come on! Alright, so I'm almost out of arrows. Not good. Okay. Okay, back up, back up. Perfect! This doesn't impress Carlo of nothing well. Okay. Bon appetit, big guy. Alright, reactivate the hands, and it's go time once again. No holding back this time. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Don't have enough arrows? It's not a problem. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't have any other creative ideas. Okay, so yeah, if you run out of arrows, he'll shoot some out of his nostrils. Because unlike the other bosses, this one actually wants to give you a fair trial. It's not one of Ganon's bosses. It's a creation from one of the tower deities to help prove that you are indeed worthy of the secrets that are about to be revealed. Okay, so great balls of fire coming your way. Again. Alright. Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball! Okay, he's down!
The path can now be opened! O Chosen One! What will come to pass is tied to your fate, to the path that you have chosen. Go forward with caution.
Down from the ceiling comes another radiant beam of light. But wait a minute, hey, where's our heart container? We beat the boss. We demand our heart container. Oh, thank you. I asked politely, and I got what I wanted. Alright, so yeah, another heart container. What a nice disembodied head. Alright, we step into the beam of light to take us where we need to go. And that would be at the very roof of the tower. Okay, so it's set in the daytime. I wanted it to be set at nighttime, but whatever. Okay, so we could go ahead and ring the bell right now. That's what we're supposed to do next. But what's going to come next is pretty big exposition. So get ready for some major shit to go down in the next part. Because you're going to finally see what lies at the bottom of the Great Sea. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. Once again, the designs on the textures were honestly a lot of time and effort went into those. I really do think that the background artists don't get enough credit where credit is due. I'm just saying. They deserve more. They deserve more credit and respect.